Guys, oh damn it, ever since Amani said I do this, now I always catch myself doing it. What I wanted to say is that we're finally at the end of Mrs. Essmas. I can't believe it. 16 videos later. I can't think of a better way to end this than with sharing what my favorite items were from 2017. And before I even get into it, I just want to start by saying thank you for all the love that I received. I thought that this may appeal to a few of you guys, but I didn't expect to receive the kind of love that I've received. It just felt like such a warm space. So, with that being said, the first thing I am so grateful for from 2017 is you guys and all your love and all your support and all your encouragement. I do my best to read every single comment, and lately I've really been trying to respond to as many comments as I can as well. But this wouldn't be this space for me. This wouldn't be this meaningful for me if it wasn't for this connection. And I hope that we can continue on this journey throughout 2018 and the many years to come. Next year, actually, I will be attempting to upload 2 videos a week, but I think it's going to be a fun challenge. I think it's going to be fun, and I hope that you guys love the content that I come up with. And if you have any ideas, please just share them with me down below. I do have a notebook where I list down all my ideas. Now on to beauty and skincare. One of the things that I really loved this year, which is an odd thing to start with in the beauty department, was this. The Dove Go Fresh Cool Essentials deodorant, and this is the one that is in the scent cucumber and green tea. I felt like a few of the other deodorants I used to use just I don't know if it's a formula that changed or if I sweat more, but it wasn't working that well. But this was a game changer. Another product that I landed on randomly was this Neutrogena Ultra Sheer Dry Touch sunscreen. Now, I bought it when I was headed to Diani a few weeks ago. It doesn't leave you with that weird white cast, and in fact I use it every day now. I think it was about, I want to say 1,500 shillings, and I got it from Carrefour. Now, when it comes to scents, I have really been loving this all over again. There had come a point where I had quite a number of perfumes, so I used all the others quite frequently, and I put this in the back. And then I don't know what happened, and I just decided to start using this again. And man, I love this scent. I particularly love when scents have like a masculine, manly, grungy kind of touch to them. This just strikes me as something that a man could wear and it wouldn't be like, are you wearing your woman's perfume? Oh, and it's L'Occitane Vervain, which I did mention. Where did I mention this? I can't remember, but in one of my videos recently, I did talk about this scent. It's so lovely. Okay, and then as part of my skincare regimen, you guys know, I've talked about this before, but I try and wear a mask at least once a week. And the one that I've been reaching for a lot lately is this L'Oreal Pure Clay Glow Mask. And why I really like this, actually, is because it's got like a finely ground apricot seeds. I think that's what it's got, if I remember correctly. And I love the fact that when I finally wash it off, I can try and exfoliate as well. So it doubles up as a mask and as an exfoliator. And if I can just kill 2 birds with 1 stone, that's what I'm going for. And then another thing that I really have been enjoying, which is on my nails right now, but also chipped and not looking the prettiest, admittedly, is the Golden Rose Rich Color Nail Polish in the shade 38. I did mention this as part of my favorite products under 750 shillings. I'll link the video in the description box in case you haven't watched it. And I just love this periwinkle color, and I think on dark skin it's even prettier. Now on to makeup. So the first thing I want to highlight is something that I've been using that has just allowed me to put on makeup or look put together like this. And it is the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in the shade Dark. In my 7-step makeup routine, I did feature this as the only product I wear on my face. Even though it's not a foundation, it does provide you with the slightest coverage. It just makes you look a little bit more put together, and evens out your skin tone as well. Even when I do put foundation on, like a liquid foundation, I will most likely put this just to make sure that it's a little bit more matte and it's not too oily, because I do have an oily T-zone. Another makeup favorite that I just discovered 2 weeks ago, the Nuba Blush Bubbles. They are so beautiful. They are so pigmented. I absolutely love them. I love that you can wear them on your cheeks, on your eyes, in the inner corner, as a highlight. I love these products and I would definitely recommend getting your hands on these. When it comes to mascara, hands down, the product that I feel just gives my lashes the most oomph, the Dior mascara set. So it comes with the Dior Show Maximizer 3D Volume Plumping Lash Primer, and then you've also got the Pump and Volume Mascara. This duo, man, it's a little pricey, I'll say, but if you've got the money to spend and if you want to spoil yourself, I say go for it, because your lashes will thank you if you're into makeup. And then finally for lips, I have been really enjoying putting on like a velvet or a creamy or glossy lip these days, or lip product rather. And I think it's because it's been years of wearing matte, and I just love this luscious effect that you can have with lip glosses these days. And the one lip gloss that I have been wearing over and over and over again is the Maybelline Vivid Hot Lacquer Color Sensational Lip Gloss. You know what? I'm actually not entirely sure if it's gloss or lipstick, and it doesn't even say anywhere whether it's gloss or lipstick, but it's so pigmented that it almost feels like melted lipstick. Now onto hair. If you guys watched my hair journey video, then you know that I usually pretty much stick to the same products. But I did add something to my hair product stash this year, and it is the Argan Oil, the Cream of Nature Argan Oil Perfect Edges. And this is so that I can just make my edges a little bit more manageable, since this was the year of slaying edges, apparently. I love that it doesn't make my edges dry, hard, or stiff, or too tough. I also like Cream of Nature products in general. I think they've got a great range of items. And this works for me. I actually got this after seeing it in a recommendation in Sheila and Linda's videos, actually. So bought it, love it. I've almost hit pan. I actually have sort of hit pan. Now, if there's any mothers watching this, I'm not gonna have the mother baby section. One of the items I have really been enjoying and loving is the Shea Moisture Chamomile and Argan Oil Baby Oil Rub. And I, love this scent. It just makes my baby's skin so soft, so creamy and just buttery, and I just want to hug her now that I'm talking about her. And then another item that I really loved is the Denry Baby Bag Set, which comes as a huge pack. For 4,500 shillings, you get this big baby bag, you get a smaller baby bag, you get like a lunch bag, you get like a cooler type bag, and you get a changing mat. And there's also like you get this and you get a changing mat. And I think it's such a great deal for 4,500 shillings. And I'm also now that Nyla is eating foods and stuff, I'm now going to be packing her little lunches whenever we travel or move around in here. And I don't know, it just works for my lifestyle, for my needs. Another thing I really have been loving is this hand blender. I really didn't even know where to start when it came to making her foods, but I went to the supermarket and I just was like, look, I'm just gonna look for the most affordable item I can find. And I came across this hand blender, and it's by Sinbo. This was less than 2,000 shillings. And I kid you not, it only takes 2 minutes to make her food. Once you cut everything up and you put it in a bowl, it takes 2 minutes. It does the job so quickly, no issues, no hassle. I would definitely recommend this. The only thing I'm not a fan of, which I don't know if I just haven't discovered how to use this properly, but it's the fact that these two parts don't come apart, like it's connected like this. So if I need to wash this, like I've got to be so careful and make sure the cable is somewhere else, and then wash this part, which is also cumbersome because you've got to really get in here and wash it. So I just don't understand it. So if there's anyone watching this who's like, yeah, you can separate the two. I even tried reading the manual, but it didn't say anything about like separating the two. And then I thought, oh my goodness, what if I just do that? And then I spoil a perfectly good hand blender. So that's the only thing I just don't understand, why they wouldn't make it such that You can just remove it and then wash it properly. But when it comes to her baby food, it's quick, it's easy, and it was less than 2,000 shillings. So now on to tech. You guys watched the video where I was telling you how I need a new phone and that's what I would love to get myself for Christmas. And that's exactly what I did. I got myself a new phone with all these messages. I got myself the iPhone 8 Plus and I am so excited. This is how I am. When I'm so excited about something new, I just want to eat it and just sleep with it and like come my little baby. On to home decor. I have acquired a couple of things when it comes to my home, but the thing that, and I don't know if it's because it's the most recent purchase or because it's the most exciting, I don't know just yet, but the thing that really stuck with me as like the best thing I could have possibly got this year is this gold and black side table that I got from Victoria Courts. Oh, it's so pretty. I'm actually going to insert a video right now. I'm going to insert a video right now of me explaining how I got to get it and buy it and everything. Just watch. Look at that. Can you guess how much this thing was? It was 12,000, but I got it on discount for 5,000 shillings. And no, it's not sponsored. I just like to share good deals whenever I find them. Yeah, so how crazy is that? 5,000 shillings for that thing. And if I'm not wrong, they might have a few pieces left. I did try and ask if they did, and they said that yes, they most likely do. But I hope by the time that you're watching this, they still do. Now on to fashion. The one item that I have worn over and over and over again in the past 2 weeks is this right here. This beautiful plush gray sweater. It feels like a nice warm cuddle with someone that you care for. It's so cushy and warm and perfect. I've worn it way too many times, I'm gonna be honest. And when I wore it in one of my videos, a lot of you guys as well were like, can you just stop talking? Stop. Where did you get the sweater? Stop. Where did you get it? And I got it from Pretty Little Thing. Another item that I'm so grateful I managed to get the other day, glasses. I can't even, I'm ashamed to show you my old glasses, which I had for 3 years. I didn't have them changed for 3 years, which already is like tisk. You shouldn't go that long without having your prescriptions changed, unless your eyesight hasn't changed, which wasn't the case for me. I just was too lazy about it. And then I finally just went and got these ones, and I got them from the Urban Tortoise, and they were such a great deal, 5,000 shillings, which I couldn't believe it, because the great thing about that store is that they have a wide range of items. You can get items for like 15,000 shillings if you've got that kind of budget, or 5,000, even 3,000 shillings. And I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. First of all, I can finally see clearly. I'm not wearing contact lenses, so now I'm just like, everything is so sharp. And then when it comes to wellness, one of the things that I've been doing this year that I think has really helped me feel more balanced and set my intentions from the get-go, from the moment I wake up or the moment I start my day, is meditation. And it's just that moment of coming into a space that I feel the most calm, which is usually this space. I come in here and I engulf myself in stillness. It cancels out the noise and nothing else matters. I know exactly from the moment I start my day, I know what my intentions are. I know what values I want to carry through, whether they be in a meeting or in a conversation with a friend or a loved one. And meditation allows me to center myself and come back to the core. Fun fact, I just discovered that my dad used to meditate in uni, which I thought was so cool. And then the last thing I want to add to my gratitude list, to my favorites list, to the thing that just meant the most to me in 2017 is quite obviously my daughter, Nyla. Man, oh man, oh man. I don't think I could have asked for anything else this year that could have completely transformed my life. She has done a great job, and I quote this as something that it rings true to me after having heard it from Janet. And she said this and I thought, wow, that's so pretty. That must be so nice to say. But I now understand it because I now live it. I feel it. But Nyla has introduced me to myself. And there's this new version of me that is a lot more fearless, that is a lot more focused than I ever was, ever in my life. And because of her, I had to make some really difficult decisions this year. Wow. I didn't, whoa. I didn't think this, I didn't intend for this to be emotional. I had to make some really difficult decisions this year, but I knew in my heart that I had to make them because of Nyla and because of the woman that I want her to grow up into. Nyla just completely changed everything for me, and it just was like, whoa, how much of this is okay to endure and move forward with, knowing very well that she will. What I'm trying to say is, I didn't know this side of me existed. I didn't know that there was this toughness, that there was this resilience until she was born. And I'm just so grateful to her. And she has no idea just how much she's impacted my life. And I believe because of how much I've changed, because of how aligned I am now with my truth and my journey, it ultimately impacts my content and what I share with you guys, which ultimately, hopefully, impacts your life and changes your life and makes your life go for the better, move for the better. I guess what I'm trying to say is, there's this little tiny human being who's completely changed my life. And because my life has changed, what I'm creating, what I'm putting out, be it on this channel or in conversations with people or in any other part of my life, whatever I am churning out is different and is more intentional, and I believe it has an even greater impact. So I just feel like she's had such a great effect on the world, and she's just a tiny little baby, but she's, oh man. Thank you God for Nyla, because she is by far the best thing. Okay, without getting any more emotional, I did not intend to go that route at all. I just want to say thank you so much for watching this channel, and thank you so much for all the love that I've received on This Is Essmas. It's really encouraged me to give my all, to continue pushing. This has been the hardest thing I think I've ever done in my career, and I've tried to juggle so much at the same time, and it's been a great lesson for me, but it's also been so rewarding. And I'm grateful to you, and I want to send you all the love I can master, and I want to wish you a Merry Christmas, and I hope that the new year brings joy that comes from such a beautiful, deep corner of your heart that you didn't even know existed. I hope it brings you peace, and I hope it moves you closer to your purpose. I love you. And I will see you in 2018. That's so crazy. See you in 2018. Bye.